Welcome to Jal Jeevan initiative of RIIT Trust. Odisha is rich in water resources like river, reservoir and groundwater. Almost 90% of rural urban communities do not get safe and hygienic drinking water in their daily life. The lack of this basic necessity has snatched many an infant's life as well as lives of poor and downtrodden people. Basically, the rural and tribal people have a dream of getting safe and pure drinking water. The subsoil water and topsoil water have high dissolved impurities like arsenic, fluoride, excess salts, and various biological contaminants. Extensive community awareness is badly needed in the state of Odisha in order to create a healthy and sound society in future. Our organization is indulged to plan and undertake required initiatives, systematic approach, and appropriate technology for mitigating the drought and encouraging the consumption of safe and hygienic drinking water with required minerals to the people of everywhere in the state. Our aim is to provide the pure drinking water to each needy household and create disease-free society. The organization has adopted community awareness, which includes Gram Sabha for mass mobilization and street play for immediate feelings of the importance of the project. Apart from this, timely ground survey, selection of plant location in the locality, installation of plant and wastewater harvesting system for groundwater recharging, with the better production of pure drinking water and smooth, safe distribution of the water container to the household has given priority in this program. In operational flowchart, the manufacturing process and production shall be executed with proper indication of technical system and approaches. Plant, machineries and quality control system was manufactured and managed by Tata Projects Limited. The plant will work and connected with online real-time system.
Let's first look at normal osmosis. To illustrate, imagine a semi-permeable membrane with fresh water on one side and concentrated solution on the other, such as salt water. If normal osmosis takes place, the fresh water will pass through the membrane to dilute the concentrated solution. In reverse osmosis, pressure is exerted on the side with the concentrated solution to force the water molecules through the membrane to the freshwater side. This retains the salt to give us salt-free water. Particulate filtration at 5 microns is the first step in the treatment process. This filter ensures that all particulate matter is removed prior to the next step of filtration, as well as less long-term maintenance of the RO membranes. Reverse osmosis is sensitive to oxidizers such as chlorine, typically found in all city water sources. Therefore, the process and water RO water system includes granular activated carbon, commonly called GAC. The GAC is an absorbent and will reduce the levels of chlorine being sent to the RO membranes. The effluent of the carbon column passes through a higher micron capture filter to capture any carbon fines that may have been released from the vessel. The influent water has been pre-treated and is now prepared to be processed through the reverse osmosis membrane. As the water passes through the RO membrane, there is a low pressure switch to protect the pump against low inlet flow or pressure. There are panel-mounted pressure gauges to monitor the pretreatment and reverse osmosis inlet and outlet pressures. The neighboring control panel is used to monitor water quality and facilitate operational functions. There are three streams that exit the reverse osmosis process. The permeate water, which is the clean, filtered, or product water, passes through the permeate flow meter and is sent to the product water storage tank. At higher salt levels, the concentrate is sent to sanitary sewer, or in some cases, non-critical locations for reuse, also known as gray water recycle. In higher water recovery applications, a small percentage of the concentrate water is sent back to the inlet of the RO membrane for recycle. The salt removal reverse osmosis step is complete, and the filtered water is stored for distribution and use. The product water is fed from the bottom of the tank to the distribution pump, where it will be post-treated before being fed to the facility points of use. The clean water, low in salts, typically stored for a period of time, is a target for bacterial growth. Therefore, the process and water system includes a germicidal ultraviolet disinfection unit for bacteria control. Germicidal UVC light deactivates the DNA of bacteria, viruses, and other pathogens, and thus destroys their ability to multiply, which is critical in any process and lab use environment of RO product water. The UV-treated water is passed through a final filter, usually submicron, to filter any organic or non-organic matter from the subsequent ultraviolet treatment. In some cases, further ionic removal will be needed to meet deionized water quality. If this is required, Process and Water implements a DI polishing bed containing strong acid cation and strong basic anion resins to remove all remaining ionic constituents in the water. The product water has been post-treated and is ready to be sent to the points of use.
Acceptance and use of safe and pure water among the people is a major factor to enhance the successful implementation of this project. Continuous awareness, change of attitude will bring the effective and useful utilization of the process and flow of the project. The significant role of organization would be providing pure and safe drinking water to each household of the state, both in urban and rural areas. Promoting rural entrepreneurship and setting up a mineral water plant in panchayat and block level, where mineral water will be provided in ₹5 only. All the transactions may be made by cashless through auto debit Jal Jeevan card. We inviting you, please come and join us for this unique activity. Society is waiting for your participation. Thank you for watching us.